It is 5:13 this morning. 2 years ago, our friend and colleague Jennifer Bullock suffered an unimaginable loss when her son Miles was stillborn at 33 weeks.
It's a pain that will never go away, but Jen and her family are turning that pain into a purpose, forming a charitable organization called Miles' Mission.
Honestly, the reason we started Miles' Mission was because Jen wanted to do something to remember him, to have some legacy just within our family. And the more we began to hear these stories, the more we realized that Miles' mission could become something more than just our own personal legacy, but a ministry to help other people.
That being a ministry of providing hope for those hurting and help for those grieving.
It's become more of a mission to help families, to help them in their hurt, to help them to grow, to find hope, to mature, to heal, to process it in the right way, and to realize that everyone has something in their background that has caused a pain, and that we're finding out that Miles' death, stillbirth, is not just about stillbirths. It's about grief in general.
1 year after Miles died, Jen's dad, Dr. Michael Bullock, wrote a book detailing the family's own grief titled Even Now I Know, being transparent about just how much pain they were in.
Even as a pastor of 32 years, I questioned what God was doing, where God was, and why. But in the process, we also transitioned that into hope, letting people realize that even those of us who have faith, who question, still need to find that hope again.
Already through Miles' mission, they are doing just that, partnering with Columbus Public Health, hospital systems, and other organizations that provide counseling for those dealing with stillborn loss, with a vision of bringing awareness to the region and standardized aftercare to mothers like Jen.
She struggled, as all women have done. Most people don't realize many women not only postpartum just because of the birth, but PTSD, depression, anxiety, shame, embarrassment, guilt. And so she's experienced all the highs and the low lows, as I've outlined in the book. And so to watch her grow in all of this, and now to begin to heal herself and to become a major part of what Miles' mission is doing, I know that she's going to be fine. And so we are very, very proud of her.
And we as friends of her are as well. She has pushed through these last 2 years. Today it's a 2-year anniversary of exactly that moment. They have an event tonight where they are starting like their big kickoff for Miles' Mission, where they're going to have a lot of fundraisers and sponsors. The supporters going to be there. She's the keynote speaker, and her dad said she never batted an eye being the keynote speaker. It's because she knows how important it is to speak about what happened.
You know, Jennifer describes Miles as being born sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
And it's such, a beautiful image to think of it that way. And to have her tell her story and to show how she has worked through this has impacted so many people. So many people that have gone through it, so many people that will never go through it. And it's just been incredible that she is able to even do that.
Yeah, I completely agree.
And so we are just so proud of her.
So proud.
So proud.
Yeah. So there's information about Miles' Mission on our website, on NBC4i.com, where you can go and support it as well. They're hoping to do a lot of good for a lot of women and families in general, because it's not just about stillborn, as you heard, stillborn loss, but grief in general.
Grief in general. And, Miles Owen has a purpose.
Yes.
On this earth and beyond.
Completely agree.
And they are helping him to serve his purpose through this.
Yeah, the mission is just beginning. We're going to turn to the forecast now, but again, we're just so proud of her.
Yeah,
we're
Jen's amazing.
So proud of her.
And it
Just
makes a bigger impact when, you wouldn't wish that upon anyone, but it makes a much bigger impact when someone who has gone through it is able to help other people through that. So she's amazing.